If you've never seen how pigs are actually raised, it's easy to believe that all hog farming is cruel and unsanitary. Industrial factory farms have given real ranchers a bad reputation. But today, we're debunking 10 myths about pigs and the farmers who raise them. Stay tuned until the end of this video to learn where we get the phrase, "sweat like a pig." We guarantee it's not what you're expecting. If you think that pigs are dirty, stinky, messy, smelly, nasty, or even disgusting, you're not alone. Many people believe that pigs are inherently dirtier than other species of livestock, like cattle or sheep, because of their tendency to roll in mud. But did you know that this behavior is actually a survival instinct? Wallowing in mud allows pigs to cool down on hot days, and covering their skin with mud provides protection from insect bites and sun damage. That's not disgusting, that's just self-care. We move our pigs regularly, so they leave their waste and mud behind. Then it quickly breaks down to provide nutrients to the soil. All potentially smelly organic matter is contained and broken down before the farm starts to stink. Our pigs and our land both benefit from that refreshing mud mask. Is it possible to raise pigs ethically? Thanks to the prevalence of industrial factory farms, we've all seen shocking and disturbing images of pigs being mistreated in cramped concrete feedlots. These living conditions couldn't be more different from a pig's natural habitat, and we're tired of seeing swine suffer in these subpar surroundings. There's a better way to raise pigs. In the shady forest of a pine tree pasture, we raise pigs that thrive on nuts, bugs, native plants, grasses, roots, and supplemental non-GMO feed. These pigs follow their natural instincts, eat rich and varied diets, and live comfortably on pasture, all while regenerating the land where they live. Rather than lives of sadness and containment, these pigs enjoy lives of sunshine and contentment. How do we know that it works? Because we do it every day at Grass Roots Farmers Co-op, and our pigs couldn't be happier. Our regenerative ranching methods also result in more delicious meat, with richer flavors and nutrients. Taste the difference now at the link in the description of this video. We all remember the fearful day we confronted the question, what do you do if 30 to 50 feral hogs run into your yard? Feral hogs are no joke, but they behave much differently from their farmyard cousins. When raising pigs for meat, farmers often select breeds like Red Wattles, Berkshires, Durocs, or Tamworths, all of which have docile temperaments. When these breeds are treated with respect, using low-stress animal handling techniques, they can be quite obedient and easy to manage. Though pigs can exhibit territorial behavior when confined in small spaces, pigs raised on pasture have plenty of room to roam, meaning they display less aggression toward their caretakers and their pals on pasture. Enriching environments like forested pastures provide mental stimulation and reduce stress, leading to even fewer aggression issues. Whether you're a person or a pig, it's easy to be content when your life is this cozy. When you close your eyes and imagine a pig, it's probably pink. Some of the most popular breeds for meat pigs are Berkshire, Hampshire, Duroc, Tamworth, Hereford, and Large Black, none of which are pink. So why do we always picture pink pigs? When humans began domesticating pigs about 10,000 years ago, most hogs had developed dark skin as a form of camouflage to hide from predators and more easily stalk their own prey. Through domestication, early humans selectively bred pigs with lighter coats. In early farms, pink pigs were safe from predators and weren't required to hunt for their food anymore, meaning they no longer needed the dark coats of earlier wild hogs. Each generation's lightest pigs spawned the next generation, until pigs went from this to this. Now, pigs present thousands of color and fur variations. Certain breeds, like Kuna pigs, are even more desirable because of their beautiful spotted coats and unique appearance. What's your favorite breed of pig? We get asked all the time, don't pigs tear up land? There's no denying that pigs are natural foragers. That means their instinct to dig up land and root around is essential to their survival. Left in one place too long, this digging and rooting can cause undesirable land disturbance and degradation. But when managed properly, this natural pig behavior can actually improve land. The key to regenerating land with pigs is simple: movement. Using a technique called rotational grazing, we move our forested pigs to fresh pasture every week. meaning they have 7 days to forage, root, and otherwise disturb each section of land. When the pigs move on, the area they left behind starts to heal. Native plants and grasses grow quickly, restoring the lush landscape and enriching the soil in each pasture. Over time, the land actually becomes healthier and more resilient against damage, thanks to those pesky pigs. Remember the H1N1 virus that swept across the United States in 2009? Or maybe you remember the far more popular but far less accurate nickname, swine flu. Because of this misleading name, pig farms were largely blamed for the spread of the disease. In reality, however, the H1N1 influenza virus also contained genetic components from birds and humans, and the disease spread primarily through human-to-human contact. Of course, pigs can carry diseases just like any other animal, but the real problems start when illnesses quickly spread through the densely packed populations of pigs at industrial factory farms. On pasture, however, pigs can be closely monitored for signs of ill health. At the first sign of illness, any sick pig is separated from the group in a hospital pen, where they are nursed back to health. This meticulous care keeps pasture-raised pigs healthy without the use of antibiotics, which are nearly unavoidable for large-scale factory farms. And when protein is raised antibiotic-free, you can taste the difference. Did you know that pigs are smarter than dogs? Pigs are highly intelligent animals, driven by curiosity and desires to socialize. Animal behaviorists have shown that pigs excel at using tools and solving complex problems. On pasture, our pigs use their snout to release more feed from their bulk feeders, providing nutritious non-GMO food and mental stimulation for our clever pigs. Pigs also exhibit remarkable long-term memory, and they can be trained to complete tasks. In fact, animal experts consider pigs more trainable than dogs. Each week, as we move our pigs from pasture to pasture, we use low-stress animal handling techniques to train our pigs and build positive associations with pasture moves. Our pigs understand that these journeys bring new, delicious food to forage. By the time we open the gates, they are eager to follow our farmers obediently. Just call the hogs and they will come. Do pigs actually eat grass? We get a lot of questions about what our pigs eat on pasture, and the answer is a little bit of everything. When it comes to food and farm animals, humans have the most in common with pigs. Animals like cows and sheep have multiple stomach chambers to help them process purely plant-based diets. But pigs are monogastric animals, which means that they only have one stomach, just like humans. And, like humans, they must consume a varied diet to meet their nutritional needs. Imagine the food pyramid, but instead of meat, dairy, grains, fruits, and vegetables, they need bugs, nuts, roots, native plants, and other forageable goodies to thrive. But even with a bountiful buffet of forest foods, the pigs struggle to digest enough fiber from foraging. That's why we provide 24/7 access to supplemental non-GMO feed made of simple grains that the pigs can easily digest. And even with all those extra snacks, the pigs still love to eat grass. Have you heard about the pig poop crisis? Industrial pig farming is causing huge ecological issues in America right now. When pigs are raised indoors, their waste falls through small slats in the floor, then gets pumped into adjacent lagoons. As you fly over an industrial pig farm, you'll often spot this muddy brown patch just next to the hog houses. That's all poop. At industrial farms, pigs can generate as much as 10,000 pounds of waste per day, which all gets concentrated and stored here, right next to the pigs' living areas. And when this lagoon overflows, that sludge is released into surrounding land, causing foul smells and dangerous outbreaks of contamination. On pasture, however, waste management is an easy, natural process. Because the pigs are moved frequently, they only leave behind small amounts of waste in each pasture. Rather than overwhelming the land with biohazardous material, this gentle and even distribution of waste serves to fertilize native plants, enrich the soil, and strengthen the land, without unsightly lagoons of pure poo or the offensive smells that accompany them. If you've ever said, "I'm sweating like a pig," You may be inclined to believe the myth that pigs sweat like humans. Or you may respond that, of course, pigs don't sweat like humans because they don't have sweat glands. This age-old debate continues to baffle, but we're here to debunk the junk. Both of these claims are wrong. Pigs do have sweat glands, but they don't use them to relieve heat like humans do. In fact, very few animals actually sweat to relieve heat. In higher temperatures, pigs prefer to dip themselves in mud or water to cool off. As the mud or water on their skin evaporates, the heat is carried away and they can maintain an ideal temperature. But if pigs don't sweat, where does this expression come from? Sweating like a pig actually refers to the process of smelting crude iron, also known as pig iron. When molten iron cools from its liquid state, drops of moisture condense from the air and form on the iron's surface. These droplets resemble beads of sweat, hence the expression, sweating like a pig. Which of these misconceptions have you fallen for, and what myths should we bust next? Let us know in the comments, and hit that subscribe button while you're there. Then, keep learning how pigs should be raised with these videos from our regenerative farms.